Hard work, the thing that gets us out of the bed, the thing that gets you to brush your teeth in the morning, the thing that gets somebody to go into a very busy public parking garage and sit on these steps. But a common question that I always hear people asking is, why would somebody choose to do things that are hard? I mean the people that we see on TV, these guys and girls who put themselves through absolute torture just to, get an award. And I don't mean hard things like the simple everyday, oh, that was a little hard. I mean, what causes a Ultimate Fighter to get into the cage with another fighter knowing that possibly this could cause some serious damage? And what causes somebody to see the things that we see on the national news about the military and the armed forces and still actively make a choice to go and sign up for that? Well, luckily I get the privilege of working with a lot of athletes, and since I am also in the military, I get to know the answer to a lot of these questions. See, the average person struggles to be productive on, honestly, most levels. So what causes somebody to go and put their whole entire life, body, mind at risk? One of the questions I can't answer is about the military, and what I've noticed for a lot of people who happen to join things or do things that most people would wonder, why are they doing that, is a lot of it is all based on fear. The same reason most people will not do things is the same reason people do things. The person who chooses to not take risks at all is afraid of failure, and the person who goes out of their way to purposely put themselves in situations where they know it's going to be challenging is afraid of failure as well. They're afraid of losing. They're afraid of not proving something to themselves. But since I can only speak on the aspects of the military, the best person to give you their perspective on why they chose to fight is Dustin Lampros. He's a professional fighter going 9-0 currently, and he was on the reality show The Ultimate Fighter, and he's one of my coaches. So let's see what he thinks on why most people would look at him like he's crazy and why he chooses to fight.
What's up, guys? I'm Dustin Lampros, also known as Scrappy. I'm a professional bantamweight mixed martial artist with a professional record of 9 wins and 0 losses. So originally the reason I started fighting was because I saw this reality TV show called The Ultimate Fighter. It's a show for the UFC for fighters to fight in this house to eventually get a UFC contract, and I thought it was awesome. And growing up in the Midwest, out in the middle of cornfields and back roads, you see these guys on TV doing something so extreme. It just kind of intrigued me, and that was the beginning of my interest in the world of mixed martial arts.
See, when we think of all the greats of the people like Derek Jeter, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, see, they were all scared too, but they were just scared differently. I think everyone has this perception that people who are really, really up there, whether they're athletes or really intelligent or whatever it is somehow they're just immune to fear. So the goal of this video isn't to sit here and show you that you should be the next Ultimate Fighter, or maybe you should enlist in the military. The whole goal here is to understand that fear can be useful if you just use it in the right way.
So it's natural in the human mind to want to take the easier path, and I think taking a hard route or challenging yourself is the #1 way to grow outside of failing. And I think that's the biggest problem with people wanting to challenge themselves. They're scared of failing. They're scared of coming up short. They're scared of not succeeding. And I think it's even a bigger problem not even starting. So I think it's definitely very important to challenge yourself, put yourself in uncomfortable positions that make you grow and makes you adapt and evolve.
So as I wrap up this video, remember, it is not fear that will make somebody a coward. It is lack of action due to fear that makes somebody a coward. And if I could sit in a public parking garage while people stare at me and wonder what I'm doing, then I think you could do whatever you're afraid of doing.